This is you trying to stay motivated. This is them making millions in minutes or hours. Do you really think these guys are the most motivated ones? Or, on the other hand, the ones, working very hard 9 till 5, Monday, Friday, or 6, 7 days a week, waking up every morning, going to a job they really hate? I think they are more motivated, no? It takes a lot of motivation to keep doing it. You see, there are different forces in play. Over the last 14 years in business, I've discovered this system which basically removes need for motivation in order to succeed. And the best part is the system can be applied to anything. Building your YouTube channel, as I'm doing right now, running your e-commerce shop, scaling your startup, or even, climbing up your career ladder. So forget about motivation for a second and listen to this. Leave room for the unexpected. Grab opportunities when they come. While the majority of people imagine themselves 10, 20, 30 years later, that they can picture the retirement, they hope they'll be able to travel around, maybe they win jackpot along the way in the lottery. People who succeeded really rarely knew where they will end up. And most of them end up in a completely different place when they just imagine it from the beginning. Going back to Trump's meme coin thing, right? So you see, look at it this way. The people who cashed out big time, what happened is these guys had a very particular set of skills and experiences built throughout their life. And those are, they've been around cryptocurrencies, they knew how to trade, they liked President Trump, or at least followed him. They were awake in the middle of the night, right? If you're in Europe, for example, and there are certain conditions they had to meet across the whole, spectrum of things they could have been doing in order to be lucky to buy that meme coin and invest in that and become a millionaires. These guys were not sitting in the middle of the night motivating themselves, saying, "Oh God, I hope tonight I'm going to make my millions." No, they were jumping things, doing things constantly without understanding that the final breakthrough will be President Trump releasing a meme coin in 2025, day before or 2 days before his inauguration. I mean, this is completely unexpected. It's almost mad. And it happened. And the people who won had zero motivation in doing that and in winning thanks to this. Keep moving like a wild animal. Motivation comes and goes, right? It's the action which is what get you results. Now, the problem is the majority of people take wrong action. This is why the most motivated people on the planet are the ones going to jobs they hate. Majority of the people think, and this goes, for employees or business owners, that if they work hard and long enough, somehow, somewhere, someone just reward it. Now, the problem is this rarely or never happens. And what happens in their real life is basically these people end up hoping they will have enough money, when they retire, and they'll be traveling across the planet. And this never happens, right? The retirement fund is just barely enough to keep them alive. Instead of that, everybody should be moving like a wild animal. See, lions or tigers or wolves, they don't have pre-planned daily schedules. They just do things, and this should be applied into your life as well. And what I mean by that is, if you keep doing things, if you do 100 different things, there are two things which might happen. One, you either discover your natural talent, and which each one of us has something, right? We are really talented in something. Most of us just don't know what it is because we are just being stuck into dead-end jobs, and we keep motivating ourselves to just stay there forever, because otherwise everybody with a right mind would just, go mad. So you have to keep motivating yourself. So if you start doing 100 different things, you will either discover your secret talent, natural talent, which will open doors for you and, change your career. Or you'll find something you really like, and it's going to be similar effect. Will basically open different opportunities and doors for you. Rather than trying to fight the current, against your human nature and looking for motivation so you can justify staying in your dead-end job or failing business. You should focus on moving left and right a lot. If you need to read a book and you read halfway through and you don't like it, stop reading. Who said you need to finish the book? Move. Read different book. Find different things you might like. Forget about motivation. Once you find that one thing, you won't need motivation. Don't narrow down your options too soon. So here's a mistake I see people doing over and over, and this goes to business people as well as employees. They think that I just need one extra client. I just need one big client. I need one breakthrough. I need my boss to see this. And then again, they somehow think things will change. And that's wrong. This is chasing motivation. Again, this is going against your human nature, trying to stay sane in insane environment. You're basically trying to justify your failing business or you're failing at dead-end job by looking for something called motivation. And you find it and you just carry on, and that's how you get stuck forever. Forget about motivation. What you should be doing instead, you should realize that where you are right now is not serving your purpose, and therefore you should leave. Every successful person, imagine once they're going to be doing something, and then eventually the success comes from a completely different place. And the way they did this was they just gave up on projects and work which was not working well for them. So if you have, again, failing business, or you feel stuck in your dead-end job, if you continue staying there, you essentially hurt yourself. Every successful person wouldn't be looking for motivation on, oh, how can I stay longer doing this insane tasks, rather than just acknowledging that this is it. It did not work out. I'll take my experience and I'm gone. And I'll be looking for another opportunities. That's the difference between being stuck and looking for motivation and forgetting, moving on and looking for new luck. And the luck will find you only this way. And to finish it off, here's one tip for you, a bonus. If you don't hear at least once a year from people around you something like, oh man, you changed, that means you're doing it wrong. You have to keep changing constantly, because there is opportunities around you every single day, or at least every week. If you keep missing them, then therefore it means you stay the same. Therefore, you'll be looking for motivation until you fail. Look guys, if you like this video, please leave me a like. Consider subscribing to my channel. If you have questions, obviously, please do ask me in your comment section below. Thanks for your time. I hope it is helpful, and I'll see you next time.